Ryan was a very smart boy living in a small town. He had big dreams and wanted to become a doctor one day. Everyone believed he had great potential because he could understand things very quickly. His teachers praised him and his parents were proud of him. But Ryan had one serious problem. He could not control his mind. Whenever he sat down to study, his focus disappeared. His mind kept wandering toward his phone, social media, YouTube, and useless thoughts. Ryan always told himself that there was still plenty of time to study later, but that later never really came. His parents and teachers kept warning him that talent alone was not enough for success. They told him that focus and discipline were just as important. But Ryan ignored their advice. He believed that because he was naturally smart, he would succeed anyway. He thought hard work and discipline were only needed by average students, not by someone as intelligent as him. One day the results of the school scholarship exam were announced. Ryan was hopeful because winning the scholarship would help him move closer to his dream of becoming a doctor. But when he checked the results, his heart sank. He had failed the exam. His friends who studied consistently had all achieved excellent marks. The teachers who once admired Ryan now looked disappointed. For the first time in his life, Ryan truly felt ashamed and realized he had wasted his talent and precious time. That evening Ryan sat alone, thinking deeply about his failure. He understood that intelligence alone was not enough to achieve success. Without discipline, even the smartest person could fail. Ryan decided he needed to change himself completely. He wanted someone who could help him improve not only in studies, but also in self-control and focus. That is when he heard about Coach Miller, a respected physical education teacher, known for helping students become disciplined and mentally strong. Ryan went to Coach Miller and explained his problem honestly. He said that whenever he tried to study, his mind jumped from one thing to another. Coach Miller listened carefully and smiled, told Ryan that controlling the mind was difficult but possible with training. Then he took Ryan to the school playground. From the equipment room, Coach Miller brought a toy bow and arrow. He placed a target board in the field and challenged Ryan to hit the center of the board with one shot. Ryan pulled the bowstring and released the arrow, but it completely missed the target. Coach Miller then asked him what he had been looking at before taking the shot. Ryan replied that he noticed the trees, the field, and many other things around him. Coach Miller shook his head and explained that this was exactly his problem. A focused athlete only sees the target and ignores everything else. In the same way, Ryan's mind was distracted by phones, social media, and unnecessary thoughts. Coach Miller explained that if Ryan truly wanted success, he needed to focus only on his goal during study time. Ryan then asked how he could become more disciplined. Coach Miller shared 4 simple rules. Control your thoughts whenever your mind wanders. Create a proper daily routine. Keep distractions like phones and useless apps away while studying. And practice discipline every single day. He told Ryan that small habits practiced daily lead to big success in life. Ryan listened carefully and decided to follow every rule seriously. He created a strict timetable and turned off his phone while studying. Whenever his attention drifted away, he reminded himself of his dream to become a doctor. In the beginning, staying focused felt very difficult, but he refused to quit. Slowly, his concentration improved. Day by day, his habits became stronger. After some time, Ryan was able to study for long hours without getting distracted by social media or useless thoughts. A few months later, Ryan appeared in another important exam. This time things were different because he had prepared with discipline and focus. When the results were announced, Ryan not only passed the exam but achieved first position in the entire class. He finally understood that success was not simply about talent or luck. It was the reward for consistent effort, discipline, and self-control. His confidence returned, and he felt proud because he had transformed himself through hard work and determination. About a year later, Ryan stood proudly on a stage receiving a scholarship award. At that moment, he remembered something Coach Miller had once told him. The coach said that the mind is like a wild horse. If you fail to control it, it will drag you in every direction. But if you train and discipline it properly, it will take you exactly where you want to go. From that day forward, Ryan followed one principle in life. Train your mind with discipline, and success will follow. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.